What's up, guys? It's your host Tony G, bringing you another market watch. And now that TOP Tournament of Power is done and the Las Vegas Regional is done, we saw so many decks top a variety of cards in every deck, and these are the ones that pretty much went up in price and skyrocketed that I noticed from when I last saw before the event and then now. And I want to showcase some of these cards. Definitely hit up in the comment section down below if I'm missing any cards that were worth mentioning. So definitely hit it up in the comment section. I would like everyone to know. But first card that made a huge impact in a lot of these games with the Piccolo Surge Leader, like with the tricolor one, and then you had some Gohan decks that ran this guy, was Cell Xeno Unspeakable Abomination. This guy is a free successor without any cost, and I think not too long ago it was like a $160 card. Before the events it was like 160, 150, 160, and then you saw this in almost every like Surge Leaders deck, like almost every popular one. And it was like the Cell Surge Leader and then the Piccolo Surge Leader, and I believe some Gohan decks might have had it, but it was at 160, 170, and it skyrocketed to 240, and you're seeing multiple listings over $200. So it wasn't just a cheap card, it was still expensive, but it was, and it didn't hit the $200 mark, but now it's over 200, and it's a pricey card. So it's a secret rare. Obviously secret rares are always expensive, and you're looking at it at $234.99. so there you go. And then you have some that are $399. Whoa, it's a $400 secret rare. And then we have it on eBay as well for $350 being the highest, and then obviously decreasing at $224. Offer your best offer, or good luck to you guys if you bid, but you're gonna be paying at least $2 to $230 for this card for sure, for the most part, because it is one of the best secret rares in the game right now. And then we move on to Super 17 Hellstorm Unleashed, another card that made a huge impact in the meta, and a lot of cards that were playing green, yellow had this card, because sometimes you play the stall game and then you just go in for a game at that point with this guy, and then you bring out the secret rare. This was sitting at I believe at $6-7 a piece, and after the TOP and Vegas Regional it went up to pretty much $15. So we're seeing it creep up, and obviously with the future events that are happening, store championships, definitely hit them up. You're going to be seeing this guy being played a lot, so it's just going to go up little by little. And we do have it in eBay as well, so we have the highest listing being $22, or offer your best offer, but it is sitting at $15, being almost a median for this card. Yeah, so you're seeing multiple prices from 11 to 15. I'm a ballpark it's going to be a $13 to $15 card for sure if you're going to buy one. So offer your best offer, good luck to you guys. But yeah, it's a pretty powerful card, pick them up. And another card that made a huge impact, shout out to C-Rod, especially when he played his red green Gohan. If you haven't checked it out, look at the previous deck profile he did. This is the one he topped with, but he ran this card and he kept saying this was one of the MVPs when he was going for game, and it was Frieza's Death's Embrace. And it was still an expensive card. I believe it was about $7 to $8, and it went up to $14. And I think I saw on the Facebook community page it was at least $17, $18. So it kind of went back down. But you're looking at a $15 card as well. Another SR. Cheapest being 11, highest being 15. You're probably gonna pay $13 for one of them. So yeah, it's a very good card. Pick them up if you don't have any. They're so good. I believe in the case we opened, we only got 3, so they're pretty hard to pull. And not only that, there's not that many listings in eBay. Oh yeah, there is, sorry. And offer your best offer, like I said, it's sitting at $18 to $20. Look at that, 15, 16, 11. It's pretty expensive. Yeah, it's sitting at almost $15 per card. So yeah, another SR that's pretty pricey in my opinion. And then moving on to the tournament packs that just came out. This card was sitting at $24.87 before the Tournament of Power and the regional event that happened, but now it's dropped dramatically. It's dropped to $10 or 15. It dropped $10 to 15, and it was sitting at 25. So you're seeing it decrease It's still a very powerful card. If you guys don't know what it does, you negate and then you choose up to 2 of your opponent's leader cards or battle cards, and it gets minus 10,000 power for duration of the turn. So if you do have an invoker, this is a 1-drop negate that reduces 10k to either leader or a battle card. So pretty powerful card, and it's even more powerful if you have an invoker in it or in your deck to use it for cheaper for sure. So it's a $14, $20 card as well. So you're sitting at about $15 for non-foil. If you want the foil, it's sitting at 30 bucks a pop. But obviously TCG Player is still the cheaper prices. eBay, it's a little bit expensive for one. It's 50 bucks. So this is where it was at before the events. So yeah, it was sitting at a huge price. But it decreased, but there's not that many listings online, obviously, on eBay. But offer your best offer. Good luck to you guys. Definitely hit up either TCG Player or eBay for the cheaper prices. I don't know. But then we have Jaron, Pride of Universe 11, another great card. Surprised I didn't see a lot of these cards being used, at least in the event. I know the Jaron decks did use it. Very powerful card. I thought it would be a little bit more expensive, but I'm guessing it might have dropped. But it's sitting at 17, 18 for foil, and yeah, so there's not that many listings, but for sure, as the future of like store championships happen, it's gonna be an expensive card for sure. So pick them up if you have them now, get them for this price, but they're probably gonna creep up as well because tournament pack cards are kind of hard to come by right now, especially with some stores saying they haven't gotten their tournament kits. So that's why a lot of these cards are kind of expensive. And then moving on, we have it in eBay. Oh, there's no listings on it. See, this is what I mean. Like, it's very scarce right now for some of these cards. So another card as a tournament pack card that went up in price significantly is Turles Unstoppable Ghost Warrior. This guy was being used in the Boo deck. It's obviously used in pretty much mono black decks mainly. And it went from being a $14 card to $30, and even some prices at $50. So look at that. It goes from being 14 to 24, and its highest is $54.99. So definitely look at that. And then we do have it in eBay. One foil is $22, and some are going to be way more expensive. So another tournament pack card that's expensive. If you have these, sell them. If you don't, collect them. I don't know. It's up to you guys. But this is another card that I saw was being used a lot in the Boo deck. It's a very powerful card, especially you dump your hand, and it just helps your Boo leader awaken faster. So very powerful card. Yeah, it's $50. It's insane. There's not that many listings either, so there might have been a buyout for him. And then we have Son Goku Instincts Surpassed. This was a Dash Pack promo, I believe, that came if you bought in the pre-release. You got this card. And it was sitting at, I kid you not, it was sitting at $6 because people weren't using it. But now, I believe Justin Rios had this in his sideboard or in his deck, I believe. And definitely correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section down below. But it was sitting at $6 to $7, and now it's a $24 card almost. And it jumped dramatically. It's $24 to $21. It's insane how much like a Dash Pack card went up. I haven't seen this price for a Dash Pack card since Kaba from like set 4. And then we have Son Goku for 4 of them for $70, $30 for 1. So yeah, like I said, offer your best offer. It's gonna be expensive. And yeah, that's pretty much what topped at the Tournament of Power. And then we have Uneasy Aligned Son Goku. I will be talking about some of the draft box cards, or maybe just one, but I will briefly talk about the rest of them. But we do have this guy, Uneasy Alliance Son Goku. Another great negate. I actually have a playset of this guy. When I bought them, they were like $6. Nobody was using them. And now there's a buyout. It's at $50. So another card that I was like, what? I didn't expect it. There's not that many listings in eBay. So yeah, it's going to be an expensive card because it's a 2-drop negate, bounce back one of your 3 drops or less. And it just loops certain cards like over and over, which is pretty cool. And then we move on to briefly talk about the Dragon Brawl draft box. And obviously these cards were all used in both events, and that's why they're still sitting at a huge price right now, like Vegeta exploiting weakness, $80, and I'm just gonna go over them just like that quickly because you want it, like, they're pretty pricey. And then these rares are gonna go up in price as well because people are using these, and these are great cards. And I'm telling you, Dragon Brawl was so expensive. And then you have this guy. I'm gonna go vaguely through them like quickly. And then yeah, so you still have some of the cards that are sitting at a pretty pricey price. Pretty pricey price. Pretty pricey price. And so yeah, you see this guy was like $6, now it's 24. And then there's some of them are just increasing. And then moving on, I do have the new Divine Multiverse box cards. There's not that many listings because there's only one person. But these are the prices for the new cards that are being listed for the new Dragon draft box. And some of these cards, this is what they're sitting at. I don't know, looking at the history of draft box from the last one, I don't know if these are going to be just as expensive as the previous set, or I don't know what the pull rates are going to be, but good luck to everyone that buys a box, and hopefully you pull the cards you want. And there you guys have it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if I missed any cards down below in the comment section. But yeah, these are the cards that made a huge impact in the game right now, and they're going to be sitting at a pretty high price right now. So definitely, there you guys have it. And like we always say, y'all stay super.